Wow. Hey guys, welcome to my early access Let's Play of the brand new Sonic movie, Hedgehogs, which was later changed to Bobby the Hedgehog after that whole outrage over the redesign, but I like this version much better. Here I'm playing the Yummy Fruit Mountain level, and in just a second it'll transition to the cutscene here. For this cutscene, they hired Anthony and Ian from Smosh, and both Jenn McAllister and her Twitter handle. The first minute here is edited in a very peculiar style. Very fast cuts. Fast like Sonic. Cutting between like 3 different activities. Characters are doing things. I think. This is good. Maybe. Who knows?
This is where I hang up my spikes. It's called Yummy Fruit Mountain. I'm a hedgehog and hedgehogs love fruit. Especially yummy fruit. You know, because of the name. You get it.
Wow, I am very interested. Bobby is the main character here. He's a bit of a jerk. More like Snobby the Hedgehog. But you know, he's got some cool catchphrases.
It's Bobby time!
His sworn enemy is Shadow the Hedgehog, voiced by Ian Smosh, who is holding a grudge hog ever since his best friend Anthony left Smosh. The two exchange some very natural sounding dialogue.
Fork over my fruit, munchkin. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Sorry. But I wish I could fork over a mint. I could smell your breath from here. And this won't do the job.
Uncool. I'll have you know I brush my teeth twice a day, Pipsqueak. It is very fresh, okay? Give me my fruit now!
Yo, sick bracelet. Did you pick it out yourself, or was it a gift?
It's like they ran the script through Google Translate and then translated it back to English, which may have literally happened. But to be fair, the Sonic franchise is known for its high-quality dialogue.
Oh, this isn't what you're after. You're right.
Then the editing comes back. Where's Bobby? There he is. Something's happening. Flip, and a roll. Badger. That's the badger. And the fruit fell. Oh no, how terrible. Anyway, they chase a yummy fruit down the side of a mountain, and they're both killed by a train. Bobby is awoken in purgatory by Satan, as he was saved by a legion of pigeons, led by possible cannibal Jon Heder of Napoleon Dynamite fame.
He woke up, see? I'm glad we didn't eat him. He's alive.
Bobby has lost his memory and is led to believe that he may be a freaky bird.
My mom thinks you're a hairbrush. I just think you're a freaky bird.
Then Jon Heder writes a poem about food.
Food is fun. Food is fantastic. Food is funtastic. That is why I love food. To eat or not to eat? That is the question. But it is not a question, because the answer is always yes. End of poem.
Bobby gets ready to attempt to fly. He actually flies. Then he gets captured by animal control. And by the way, we're 15 minutes into the movie. Oh, sorry, I gotta pick up the controller again. So they then escape into the city and rip off a scene from Toy Story 2. A child rescues Bobby. He declares him healthy. He feeds him cherries. He takes pictures of him. This is a nightmare. They get scanned by the Monsters Inc. 2319 dudes. This is the only moment where their fast style of editing is fine and conveys a lot of information efficiently. With one exception. That scene. What was happening there? He takes the hedgehog up to the office of Chevy Chase.
Everything's coming along splendidly. And that's precisely what I'm going to do now.
His name is Dr. Thinkman. He's sort of like Eggman, but if Eggman was Iron Man and Iron Man was the Invisible Man.
You have a face again.
Fantastic work, Scott. Honestly, I'm surprised it took you so long.
So they add in this subplot where the animals all have a virus or something, and they're going to capture all the animals and put them in a shelter. Except it's immediately revealed that they're going to exterminate the animals instead. And suddenly this reveals Thinkman to be the hero of the story, as this is a shameful knockoff version of Sonic and must be eliminated. Bobby runs away. Look at him go!
First, the bones are crushed into a fine white powder. Then water or fruit juice is added.
This is the only joke in the movie that made me chuckle.
Please don't let go.
He is then saved by Big the Bird, and they run away to this small tribe of other hedgehogs that keep their spines down, which is then made into a whole thing.
You must put your spines down and you must contribute to our community.
Why the spines?
Because that is our rule.
I don't get it.
Which is then made into a bigger thing.
My name is Bobby, and I'm a hedgehog. I was born with spines, and I'm proud of them.
It is at this point that I realize there are 2 main plots happening here. There's a quest for identity plot and a corrupt CEO plot, and they're not really meshing in this movie. Unless you want to say, I'm glad my identity is not that of a corrupt CEO.
I couldn't care less. This is about money, and I stand to make a lot of it.
All just to fatten your pockets. What happened to your soul?
You naive little boy. Let's make Daddy some money.
Anyway, Bobby pulverizes Shadow the Hedgehog in broad daylight until he spills out his tragic backstory out of nowhere and turns into a literal angel. They become best friends, and then every single animal in the entire Earth planet team up to fight Chevy Chase's backhoe. This final battle contains the best yet most surreal sequence in movie history.
Editor's note: the YouTube algorithm blocked my video on mobile because of the next section, so I have to go back and read from the script myself.
It can't be. It looks like he's preparing for the legendary Quilla de Thrilla. What is that? An ancient move where you focus all of your energy and create one giant spike. It's powerful but incredibly dangerous. Are you crazy, Bobby? You could die. Don't do this. Bobby starts an inner monologue as his motionless CG model soars through the air. Bobby! Here's what I wish he said. It's Bobby time. Full circle. Whoosh. And the gang lived happily ever after. Or did they? And this is the part where the day starts over from the beginning, because the movie was called Groundhog's Day the whole time. Anyway, the entertainment value of this thing is a tad low. Not quite a food fight in terms of so bad it's good, but it leans that way on the scale. I would say it's best enjoyed perhaps with a couch full of friends knocking back some sprites. The dialogue is very rough, but the plot is structured like a decent movie. But it's kind of like if you put a script through a kid's movie translator and translated it back. The casting is near perfect though. The voice acting, maybe not. Bobby the Hedgehogs is the Sonic 06 of movies. 2 out of 10.